Welcome to your Involvement Center tutorial. The Involvement Center can be an awesome tool for your organization. In this module, we'll guide you through a quick tutorial to help you better navigate the site and hopefully be able to better utilize these functions for your organization. The website is involvementcenter.unlv.edu and you'll sign in using your ACE account login information. Once logged in, you'll see the main Involvement Center Explore page. The Explore page is the default view when users log into the community, and it's what everyone on campus can see. Here, users can browse organizations and events, they can read news posts, and they can find ways to get involved. There are 5 main tabs on the Explore page located on the left-hand side, as well as organizations that you're a member of. The first tab is the Home tab. Scrolling through your homepage, you'll first see the Alert section. Here, important announcements or updates are located. For example, new student orientation, RSO tabling opportunities. Next are memberships. Any organization that you're a member of will be listed here. If you click on your RSO, it will take you to your organization's public-facing page. A little bit further down is the Events section, which displays upcoming events on campus, followed by the latest news. Public articles posted by RSOs on campus will display here. Then, over on the right-hand side, you'll see the Campus Links section, where we highlight the most useful links, including the Advisor Agreement Form, the RSO Manual, the Source Storage Request, and more. If we head to the left side and click the Events tab, this is where you'll see all the different events happening on campus. Posting on the Involvement Center is a great way for your RSO to market your upcoming events. When you create your event, you will note if it is open to anyone or just to the members of your organization. If it is open to anyone, your event will be posted here. This is a great way to browse and see what's happening on campus. Next is the Organizations tab. This is a directory of more than 400 student organizations on campus. You can scroll through and find organizations that are of interest to you. In addition, you can filter based on organization category or search using keywords. For example, if you're interested in looking for a hospitality-related organization, you can simply search hospitality and see that there are several organizations related to hospitality on campus. Students who are interested in getting involved on campus are often directed here to learn what organizations exist. Next is the News tab. This tab allows you to view public news articles posted by other RSOs on campus. Then we have the Forms tab. This is the Forms directory where you're able to search for public forms using the search bar in the upper left corner. RSOs have used this to create forms like liability waivers, member questionnaires, or registration forms. To access the Manage function for your organization, go back to the left side and click on the organization you would like to manage. The Manage view provides much more functionality for your organization's page. To make changes in your organization's page, you must either be the primary contact or hold an officer position within the group. You are then able to create, edit, or delete content as well as re-register your organization. Roster, which will cover the roster a little bit more in depth at the end, but this tool includes your ability to manage positions for your organization, send organization messages, invite members, remove members, and approve pending memberships. In the About tool, you can update some of your organization's basic details, such as the profile photo, description, summary for your organization, contact information, and social media links. The Events tool allows you to create and manage your organization's events, submit an event request, or manage an individual event, including inviting attendees, tracking participation, or changing an event's details. If you plan to utilize the Event Pass tool, this is where you must first create your event. Detailed tutorials on Event Pass feature can be found online at unlv.edu/SIA/EventPass. The News tool helps you share what your organization is doing within the community or brag about your accomplishments. You can create, edit, and delete news posts in this area. The Gallery allows you to upload photo albums and videos to share with your members or help market your RSO with a more visually appealing homepage. Photos and videos are a great way to show off the exciting things your organization has done. It also helps create a historical collection that will stay on your organization's page beyond your tenure as an officer. The Documents tool allows you to create shared storage space for important organizational files. You can share these files publicly or with only certain members or position holders within your organization. Use the Forms tool to move any of your organization's paper forms into the Involvement Center. Use forms for sign-ups, interest forms, applications, and more. The Election tools allows you to hold secure online elections for your organization, either for the entire community to vote on or exclusively to only your organization members to vote on. This is the same platform that CSUN uses for campus-wide undergraduate elections. The Finance tool is where you can submit requests for CSUN undergraduate student organization supplemental funding. Detailed tutorials on how to submit funding requests are available on the CSUN website. The Service Hours tool is a great feature that allows your members to submit and track their service hours completed on behalf of themselves or as part of the organization. I've mentioned before how important it is to keep your roster up to date, so let's review this tool in a little bit more detail. In this tool, you'll have access to manage your current member and officer list and make sure that the right people have the access they need in your organization. Our office does not manage your roster, so it is up to you to add new members and remove those who are no longer in your organization. Don't forget to update your officer position as your e-board changes throughout the year. On your roster, you'll see the primary contact for your organization. The student in your RSO that completes the registration process is automatically listed as the primary contact. The primary contact can be updated or changed at any time throughout the year by the current primary contact or by any officer in the RSO. Scrolling down the roster page, you'll see three important tabs: Current, Pending, and Prospective. Listed under the Current tab are all the current members in your organization. Officers in the organization will have this little pencil tool icon. This is how you can manage the positions that your members hold within your RSO by assigning or removing roles for a specific member. So after an election or during officer transitions, be sure to make updates here. One important position you want to make sure stays up to date is the Scheduling Liaison role. Student Union and Event Services, known as SUS, allows up to 2 individuals to make or edit reservations on behalf of your organization. SUS will verify your scheduling liaison from your roster anytime they receive a reservation request. Scheduling liaisons can be updated or changed during the annual registration process or by contacting our office via email at involvement@unlv.edu. Under the Pending tab is where you'll see members listed that you've sent invitations to, but they haven't accepted yet. Anyone you've invited to join your organization will receive a notification to their Rebel Mail account that they need to accept in order to be listed as a member of your organization. Here, you also have access to resend or delete those invitations. The Perspective tab is where you'll see students that have requested to join your organization. You can see then approve or deny their membership request. They have access to make this request on your organization's homepage. Clicking the Current tab, scroll to the top and you'll see the 4 buttons: Messaging, Manage Position, Invite People, and Export Roster. The Involvement Center allows officers to send out what they call a relay or mass email message to people in their organization. The relay comes from the Involvement Center instead of your personal email. You're able to send relays to either all of the members of your organization, select individuals, or certain positions within the organization. This is a great way to communicate if your organization has a lot of members. To create a relay, click on the message button, then create the relay icon located on the right side. You can select the specific membership parameters for your message. Clicking on Member, and then adding a title, then click Create. This will create a strange looking email address called the temporary relay address. You'll open a new email in your preferred email account like Gmail or your Rebel Mail. Add this email address or relay address into the field, then compose your message as normal. Back to the roster tool, let's look at the Manage Position section. Here, you can edit different positions in your organization. You can choose from a preloaded list of standard positions or add organization-specific positions. For example, if your organization has a position that is unique to your RSO, for example, a social media manager, this is where you can add this position. Returning back to the roster page, you'll see the button to invite people. To add students to your roster, you'll use this option. Note that invites can only be sent to the Rebel Mail accounts. Why is that? Because the Involvement Center is restricted to members of the UNLV community. The site authenticates your eligibility through the use of a Rebel Mail account. If you send anything to a Yahoo or Gmail account, they'll never receive that message. With this in mind, all invitations need to be sent to an email that ends with unlv.nevada.edu or unlv.edu. To invite students to your roster, add their Rebel Mail address in the box. You can add up to 500 email addresses to invite people in bulk. The Involvement Center will then send their invitation, which they'll need to accept. This will officially add them to your roster. And that is your Involvement Center tutorial. Feel free to stop by our office in the Student Union, room 316 if you have any other questions. Thank you.